Check. There we go. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going live today. Something different I'm doing here today. And hopefully we're tuned in here now live. I'm going to check over here and see what's happening on YouTube. And if you're here, give me some comments. Let me know you're here. And I am trying to figure out if this is going to work on a weekly basis. We're going to start doing some more live sessions on the actual channel itself. So let me pull up my channel here. So yeah, going to be covering a lot of stuff today in terms of what's happening for Q4 and why this is a special time of year for us affiliate marketers, and what I'm going to be doing, some things that other people are doing. I'm going to talk about a couple of campaign ideas that I think people should be testing or at least trying themselves. And also going to be covering a couple of news updates and other affiliate stuff in this chat today. So if you have questions today, I'm doing also a live questions and answer, so Q&A. So if you want to ask me something or say something in the chat, highly recommended that you do that. So if you have any live questions you want covered, again, I'm going to pull this up over here just so I can see what is happening in today's chat. Now, I'm not sure how many people are. Oh, we got a few people on there now. Okay. So if you're subscribed to the channel, you can provide your comments and we'll talk about some of the things that I'm going to be getting into now. So I have been gone for about 2 weeks now. I was on vacation. It's summertime and got back into affiliate marketing here now. A lot of campaigns were running while I was gone. I'm running, for those of you just tuning in and not knowing what I do, I'm an affiliate. I've been running affiliate campaigns since 2002. Online media buyer. I do paid ads mainly on Google search, Microsoft search, Facebook ads. Those are my three favorite traffic sources. I've got other experience, obviously, in native ads, push ads, email traffic, and stuff like that. But for the main sources of traffic right now, we're focused on paid Google search ads. So first of all, I'm going to bring up my screen here and talk about what I find is some of the newest opportunities for CPA marketers. And I'll get the conversation started until I start seeing more people tuning in. I think since this is the first time I've posted in 2 or 3 weeks, there's probably not going to be a lot of activity because Google's famous YouTube algorithm, will say, is kind of like, you know, he's been lazy for 2 weeks, so he's not getting any traffic. We're not going to recommend his stuff. So if you're tuning in and you want more of these sessions where we talk affiliate marketing, then please don't forget to like the video so that it goes up in the feed, okay? So let me pull up my presentation with notes here, and I'm going to start here by talking quickly about the Powerhouse affiliate portal and some of the questions we've had recently in there in terms of what people are wondering about their own campaigns. This is what you would see if you joined our community. You can join for free by going to our workshop link down in the description of this video or this live today, and you can get access to our 5-step process for setting up paid ads and stuff like that, because we mainly focus on paid ads while we do talk about some other things on affiliate, which I'm going to get into in this live stream today. But some of the questions that came up recently, you can see here that we're getting answers. But one of the things I want to talk about first is an opportunity that I think is happening right now with CPA marketing, and that is sports traffic. Now, I have done a ton of volume on sports traffic. Let me show you a landing page here. In our landing page templates, you can get access to these as well inside our community. But there's a landing page here that does really well during this time of year. Let me find it here. Something like this here. And I've shared this publicly on the YouTube channel before, but basically right now we're entering into sports season. We're talking NFL mainly right now is the big one, but also baseball playoffs are coming up, NBA. And if you can get your hands on some CPA offers during this time of year, because we're talking Q4 now, which is probably one of the best times of year for affiliates, this is the stuff that I run and have done lots of volume on, okay? And I'm talking search ads. So let's go up to Google here for a second and let's look at this. This is Google. If you go search right now for NFL or watch NFL streaming, you're gonna see these offers here. This is DAZN, it's an affiliate offer. You're going to see Fubo TV. You're going to see other streaming offers in the ads here. And these are offers that people are running as affiliates. Now, I'm not getting a lot of ads here because right now, obviously, there's not any game. I don't think there's a game running right now. Today at 9 p.m., there's a game. So, again, if you're interested in running these types of things, I would say you should be running these sports streaming offers during peak times for affiliate peak time for conversions, which is during the games. Again, anybody tuning in, this is a live stream. I'm doing Q&A. Nobody's asked any questions yet, and but I will answer any questions if anybody has any comments. Also, I'm just going to be rambling on today about some different topics before Q4. I'm going to try and keep it short here, maybe 25, 30 minutes live, and give my take on what's hot in the next little while. So, right now, sports, big opportunity for affiliates looking at Fubo, DAZN. Now, if you come to Bing, Microsoft, search the same thing, you're going to see probably more affiliates running on Microsoft than you will on Google. And I think it's because of the fact that Google likes to block this NFL streaming word a lot because it is a branded keyword, and if you're targeting a branded keyword, sometimes like a trademark such as NFL streaming is going to get your account looked at, or it's going to block that particular search term from your campaign. So a lot of affiliates, performance marketing affiliates, are going to come over to a place like Microsoft, Bing ads, we'll say, and you can come in here and again, I'm in Canada, so we're not seeing a lot of ads here, but you'll see a ton of affiliates running this style of campaign using a landing page similar to the one that I just showed you here that's available for download inside Powerhouse Affiliate. So the beauty of this landing page, obviously, is it's super quick, fast. Everything is above the fold. It's mobile, compatible. When you go through the checkout flow, it converts really easily because of the checkout flow. Now, the offers in the past that worked really well used to be ClickBank offers, believe it or not. They used to have some satellite direct offers that really converted like crazy. Then we moved into MindSpark downloads, which was like another option that we had for offers. And that eventually grew into Fubo TV streaming. And now you have DAZN streaming for your two offers. So that's enough about sports. I think that's a great opportunity for Q4 for anybody that wants to start really getting massive amounts of traffic, especially during live games. So Sunday football is one of the best days to run these types of campaign. Start your campaign around 1 p.m. Eastern time. Let it run till 9 p.m. Monday Night Football, fire it up again right around 5 p.m. Run it till about 9, probably midnight on that one. And then Thursday Night Football again. So you've got those 3 big days of the week. Then you have baseball and NBA to kind of fill in the space on the other days. Okay, so let's move on to the next opportunity here that I want to talk about in Q4. Again, if you have any questions, comments, anything, this is live. I am talking about affiliate marketing because it's been a while since I've been on here today. I thought I would come on, do live, and if people start to respond to these live sessions, I'll do one every week. Different topics, different content, talking about affiliate highlights, what's happening this week, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. So let's go into topic number 2, which is Q4, baby. Yes, I love Q4. Okay, so we have what is probably the biggest season of the year for buying gifts for people or shopping for yourself during Black Friday. Then we have the holiday season, we have Halloween. All of these times of year bring joy to people and they want to buy things. This is a landing page template, okay? another one that we have inside Powerhouse Affiliate. They're pretty much a dime a dozen of these types of landing pages. It's called a listicle for those of you that really are new to this, but this type of campaign, the listicle style, is one of the biggest things happening during Q4. And you're going to see a lot of people running these on Facebook ads, especially. Now, I run a lot of Facebook ads too, okay? But the beauty of these is that it gives people the opportunity to buy multiple different products through here, because you are going to click through and you're going to open a new window. So the possibility of getting a couple of conversions on the same campaign or the same ad click is high. You also have an extremely high click-through rate because there's so many offers on these pages. I'm going to show a couple examples here in a second. And most of the time, the people that you're targeting, Facebook knows that you're looking for shoppers based on some of the content inside of your ads and inside of your landing page. And if you've been running for a while on Facebook, then also your pixel data or your data set is going to know that you want shoppers. And shoppers just love to kind of have options here. That's why these types of landing pages, which basically all link to one single offer, or to multiple different offers, I mean, are great for this time of year. So now is the time to start setting these up, because we are coming into September, and it basically starts more so in October and Black Friday, Thanksgiving, all these time, like for probably the next 2 or 3 months. But that's not the only thing. Once that's over, then you have even more traffic, but it's cheaper because everybody's done celebrating and doing their Q4. Now people are looking into trying to improve themselves. So then you have the full January rush as well. So if you had another listicle perhaps made up in the health and wellness or something along those lines, you're just lined up for success as an affiliate, thinking ahead of what's going on in this industry. So that's one example. Here's another one I saw, which was quite interesting. It's the penny hoarder. A lot of people probably have seen something from the penny hoarder in the past. And whether you knew it or not, these people are, well, it's a major company, I think now, but basically it's an affiliate style growth here. And you can see here 50 different ways you can make extra money this month. I saw this the other day on, where was I? I was on an app. It was Newsbreak. Okay, so the Newsbreak is a type of traffic source that you would see this type of campaign on. And I think anybody that wants to try finance in the form of a listicle, that's probably where you would do it, on Newsbreak. Okay. And I found this article, and I thought it was really cool because there's 50 different ways. And look how easy it is to set this up, because the fact that there's no images, it's just like a bunch of text, right? And a bunch of links. And I thought that would be something worth testing. I haven't tested it myself, but if anybody's watching and wants to say something, please do, or post questions. But I think this is a great opportunity here. For every single one of these is an offer basically for a finance offer. And then they've got some Amazon stuff here. So I think these types of campaigns right now, if I was to be spending any time building out something, it would be something like this during Q4. And I think this is a good niche area to extra money, especially this time of year, when we're entering into the time when most people are probably taking out debt. They're getting credit cards racked up. They need debt relief. They need all this stuff, but they still want to shop, and they still want to give away things to people. They want to gift their mother and father or their siblings or their friends, whatever it is, but they still need money. So that's why I thought that was a good one to bring up. Here's another style of campaign. Now, this is a seasonal offer. Obviously, this is another example of just a landing page. And you'll notice that these are just demos on our Powerhouse affiliate website. These are demo landing pages that I thought I would bring up today. And I want to talk about this style for a second, because this style of landing page has produced amazing results. And I'm going to talk about why. I'm going to talk about how this can change, how we can change this for Q4 and why I think there's a huge opportunity for anybody watching today who wants to make money as an affiliate. Hello, Jan from Barcelona. You are the first comment. Thanks, man. You would think with as many subscribers I have that more people will be tuning in, but I really honestly think that YouTube is penalizing me because I've been so lazy for the last 3 weeks in terms of posting content on YouTube. I kind of took a break, summer holidays, kids getting back into school, and now I'm back in it. I'm doing a live today so that we can get wound up for next week when it's going to really, I'm going to be head down working on these campaigns. So I wanted to talk about this today and then bring up more content and more opportunities next week, perhaps in a different type of style format. We're really just testing out these lives now. So anyway, so this is the style of page that I ran a public case study on. I actually went back into here, into our portal, and you'll see that I shared the actual campaign itself in the case studies. If you come into Powerhouse Affiliate, you go to case studies, you'll see here one of them was not this one, but profitable Facebook ads campaign. Okay, right here. And this campaign was converting like 10, I think 13%. I can't remember. Sorry, phone's ringing. I guess I should have turned the ringer off. I forgot I'm live here today. No edits today. No edits. That's my new style. Absolutely no edits going forward. So, profitable Facebook ads campaign. You can get all the details here, the ads, what I was doing inside this campaign. But my point here is not to try and sell you on this case study. My point is to talk about it right here live. So, and then we're going to talk about why we had to pause it and what I'm going to be doing next. So obviously Zapify zaps mosquitoes, and I'm running it in Canada and the US, but the problem here is it's a seasonal type of affiliate offer. So meaning you run it from June till maybe August. Actually, July, it was starting to die out. So June and July, maybe May. I only got access to it in June, so maybe next year I'll fire it up in May. But it's seasonal, so it's not an evergreen type of offer. So right now, during that campaign, we ran a lot of traffic to it, tested multiple different landing pages. I'm going to answer some of those questions here in a second. I see some comments are coming in, so I will answer them in a second. But basically, the beauty of this landing page is it has the features that we want. And I was running this on search as well as on Facebook. So on search, we have keywords that we're targeting are like zap mosquitoes. Believe it or not, if you go to the search terms reports and you look at how many people search for mosquito zapper or zap mosquitoes, you'd be amazed at how many people search for that. It's dramatic, okay? So that's why it's in our headline here. Now, also up top here, this is where we have our little FOMO, fear of missing out. Right now, we're coming into Black Friday, so you should have buy it before it sells out on Black Friday, and then you change it to buy it before it sells out by Christmas or whatever it is. But this is what we're using here. There's a little psychological trick here for this headline or header. Then we have, in this case, we're using keywords as well, like Zapify. We were anyway. So we were able to brand bid. So you're going to make it look like you've got this product on here. Then we've got mosquito zapper, another keyword. And then we have portable. That was another keyword, portable mosquito zapper. Okay, so we got that in the headline. So everything that we're targeting in our Google search ad basically is answered in the first above the fold situation here. So they arrive and boom, everything is right there. All the calls, like there's 3 links here above the fold. And we're able to convert this at over 10% conversion rate, okay? So believe it or not, like a mosquito zapper of all things can blow up like your revenue. And then you take that, so you've got the Google traffic running. It's limited because of the fact that there's only so many searches. and there's a bunch of competition. Now you take your Facebook pixel, you place it on your landing page in that landing page, and now you're going to start running Facebook ads as well. And then you can start doing audiences and retargeting. But when you're choosing an offer like Zapify, you're kind of stuck to 3 months. So what I'm saying here is do the same style. All these images are very important. These headlines, these testimonials, you've got more product information, features, more scare tactics here. And then calls to action, ending with, this is why it's outselling everyone else, 30-day money-back guarantee, and holy jeez, my phone, I'm gonna have to turn that off. All these things, and that is what we're doing. And then lastly, I think we finish off with an FAQ here. Yes, FAQ. So it looks like the real deal. And that's it. So there was another one that I tested too. It was that was a hand fan. I was talking about that today on a coaching call. If anybody does want to do coaching, I do coaching calls too online, but you can also ask in here if you have any questions. I know there's a lot of people at different levels of experience here tuning in today, so there was probably an opportunity for you to ask questions here too. So that's it. That's the idea there. So if you're gonna, instead of doing a listicle, choose a really good e-commerce offer and start really testing now, so that you can turn it up hard by Black Friday and following into the new year. Now's the time to start setting these types of campaigns up. And I've seen a few really good offers that I'm going to be trying. I'll mention a few of those inside the portal later. So if you want to come into Powerhouse Affiliate and check out some posts in there, that's probably where you're going to see it. Okay. Now, let me just look at a couple of questions here. I see, how much would you say a beginner with little money should use to run ads? That's coming from The Virtuous Woman 501. Really, like, depends on, first of all, the traffic source. But let's assume you're using Google ads or Microsoft ads. Microsoft ads could be a little bit cheaper, but the price you pay for cheaper traffic is that you're probably going to have a little less quality as well. So let's say you're going with Google and you're starting out and you want to know how much money you should use to spend. Well, Google's automated bidding systems, and I talk about this a lot on the channel. So if you check out some of my Google ads videos on the channel, there's more detail. But their bidding system is based on using AI. So you have maximize clicks, maximize conversions, maximize conversions with a target CPA. You have a target return on ad spend, whole bunch of different ones, right? And then you can use custom bidding when you go into portfolio bidding, and then you can do even more stuff. Each one of those bidding strategies needs different amounts of money and conversions to give you results that you want. So a lot of people, when they come in and they first start out, they're kind of overwhelmed with all the options. They don't pick the right bidding strategy. They spend $100, get nothing, and wonder what happened, okay? That's probably the biggest failure for a lot of people when it comes to search ads, especially starting out. So I'm going to say, starting out, let's say you have, let's give a number here. Let's say you have $250, okay? $250 is your testing budget. Now that's probably the lowest budget you would possibly even, like, $250 is like enough to test one offer. If you fail, you lose your $250. That's it, okay? Now, where are you gonna get another $250 to test another offer or test something else? And that $250, let's think about it for a second. If you're doing $250, you're gonna wanna run at least 7 days. So now you're talking $250 divided by 7. The math there is about 34, maybe, whatever it is. So you're looking at about, say, $35 a day. That's probably the absolute lowest you could possibly go, I would say, for getting results. Based on, now you have to think about how many keywords are in your campaign. If you have 100 keywords in your campaign and you're spending $34 a day, probably only 2 or 3 of those keywords are going to get traffic, okay? So you need to lower the amount of keywords to test. And that means you're not going to be able to test as much, because even though you have a low budget, you have to test a few. So let's say you get 5 of the absolute best keywords possible. In this case, let's use this as an example. Let's say you're using zap mosquitoes as one of your keywords. You're using Zapify as another keyword. You're using mosquito zapper as another one. And then let's say maybe portable, buy a portable mosquito zapper, but you want really high intent keywords. Again, these are topics I cover on the channel. I'm not going to go into too much more depth, but let's say you got 5 of the best keywords. You got 35 bucks a day. Now, what bidding strategy do you use? Well, if you go with maximize conversions, your 35 bucks is going to be spent in about 13 seconds, okay? Because Google's like, oh, he's got 35 bucks. We'll find a second for him to be shown, or her. In this case, the virtuous woman, I'm assuming it's a her, but that's beside the point. Anyway, we turn on our ad, maximize conversions, bang, your budget's gone, okay? Not going to work, so you're going to have to go for a more detailed, structured kind of approach, which is manual cost per click. If you go maximize clicks, you're going to get a bunch of crap traffic, probably, and it's going to be traffic that Google knows isn't going to convert, because everybody that's converting, Google is sending to people that are targeting people for conversions. Why would they send you people that they know are going to convert when other people with massive budgets are asking for those people in their campaign? So that's where the only way you can do it with a low budget, in my professional opinion, is manual cost per click, low budget spend per day, base it over a 7 to well, ideally you should be going 30 days, and say anywhere from $250 to $1,000 is the lowest I would spend on a test. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes I feel like gambling when I'm running campaigns, or I feel like running iGaming campaigns are like gambling with my own money. Okay, yeah, I get you. So I guess what you're saying is sometimes I think it feels like we're gambling when we're running campaigns. And it's kind of like the argument of playing poker. Like, people say that poker is a professional sport. So if you're good at analyzing people and you're good at psychology, you actually have an advantage over people, and you're not actually gambling as much as those others that are terrible poker players. So the better you can understand human psychology, the better you can understand conversion rate optimization based on a landing page, and then technical aspects of a campaign, like, the page speed, the ability to track clicks fast so that we're having super fast redirects to the affiliate offer, the ability to choose affiliate offers that are going to convert, the ability to split test multiple offers, multiple landing pages, use traffic sources that we know are top quality, not trying to be cheap here, because when we go cheap on traffic, we usually get cheap results. So we can stop gambling by improving every single aspect of our affiliate marketing campaign here. Okay. So like I said, most of the content that we cover at Powerhouse Affiliate is normally around paid ads. So we're doing paid traffic. In some cases, we talk about YouTube, and we talk about content creation. That's another aspect of affiliate marketing. The funny thing is, I find, is that a lot of people that do affiliate marketing think that it's content creation. That's it. You just create content. You create a YouTube channel, you create a blog, you create a TikTok channel. And that's, I'm leading into this, by the way. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about some other features of paid ads. But I do YouTube for search engine optimization. I find it's the easiest way to get traffic for free is creating a YouTube channel. So if you're doing paid ads, and this goes back to the comment and the question about a beginner with no money, you don't have to do all paid ads. For me, doing YouTube videos gets traffic almost immediately. And also, when you're running a YouTube channel, even as a new YouTube channel, whether it's a faceless YouTube channel or putting your face on the internet, it doesn't matter. I'm talking about any type of YouTube channel. People are making tons of money with faceless YouTube channels. AI has given us the ability to create automations. We can use N8N, which is a platform I just learned about a month and a half ago from one of my buddies that I talk to online all the time. He told me about N8N, and I learned that you can create automations, meaning you can get N8N to go scour the internet, find all the top trending topics. You can compile that. It can compile it into perhaps a bunch of titles, a bunch of YouTube scripts. Then it can go out and make the images. It can compile the videos into a video, and then it'll post on a regular basis to a YouTube channel with descriptions, with everything that would almost appear like somebody is sitting at a desk doing it manually. These are called AI agents. They're working for you, but they're literally just a robot that we are using N8N to do. I'm going to be talking more about that in future videos and on the YouTube channel as well. We're bringing up more content about AI. But the point here is that as we enter into Q4, let me get back to topic here. There are opportunities to be a creator and make money that way. So I'm going to take it off paid ads for a second and talk about some of the things that are happening in TikTok right now. And then we're going to come back to Meta and Google, a couple of things that changed. So in TikTok, they actually just recently released some training for the Creator Pilot Program. I think if you have the ability to make videos with your phone and you are able to perhaps even do product videos or just go to TikTok actually and search any type of niche that you've chosen as an affiliate. You are going to see tons of affiliates making content and linking to products. Well, this Creator Pilot Program that they're talking about is allowing people to now go ahead and get training and learn about this new program that they have. And they even talk about affiliates right here. TikTok Shop Creator Perks. And then they come down here a little further. There was something about affiliates I read. Anyway, I would recommend you check this stuff out. I think there's an opportunity for people to start creating content here around specific, right here. An affiliate creator uses their TikTok channel to promote products in videos or live streams. Now with automation and with the tools I was talking about before in terms of AI, you can now start creating these product videos, live streams, and then you're gonna repurpose them. And there's tools now that will take that video and post it on your YouTube channel. It'll post it on your Instagram Reels. So you do one video and it's being repurposed all over the place. When you create content or promote products in a video, you are taking the first step towards monetizing your content as an affiliate creator. I've done videos on this channel as well, talking about my experience as a YouTuber and doing like lives isn't what I normally do. I typically do how-tos, but I've discovered that over the course of the last, say, year, a lot of the content in affiliate marketing is like these how-tos by these gurus that are always talking about a new strategy, always trying to come up with a new video that's a new way to make $300 a day online. And I think that's really bad for not only for people starting out affiliate marketing. You're getting this information and you're thinking, oh, there's a new way to make money. There's a new hot thing, right? But if you can come up with one strategy that does everything, or if you combine everything into a multi-channel strategy all around one particular niche, then you're going to have so much more success. And that's what we talk about in one of our courses inside Powerhouse. But it's what I do too. Like, look at me, I'm on YouTube, but I'm also a media buyer. So I'm doing YouTube as an affiliate, and I'm also selling my products on YouTube, and I'm building my own knowledge for my YouTube channel by doing what I talk about on YouTube, if that makes sense. It's like a huge circle but if you look at my business model, it's all one circle of one thing. And I'm not distracted by these, oh, here's another $500 strategy on how you can, scrape whatever, some YouTube thing. And I can't, because there's not enough time and you're going to get confused. So if you choose the path of content, back to the cost per click versus content here, then I think you pick one platform. I chose YouTube. I love YouTube. But TikTok also has a bunch of stuff here And I know lots of people are making tons of money. So if you pick one and then just repurpose to the other, you'll notice that I do have a TikTok channel. Most of it is repurposed content from YouTube. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say. And if anybody has any comments on that part of my instructional, or I guess live today, then please let me know. I have another one. Can you recommend an AI related niche, like a digital product that I could build and start selling for Black Friday? Yeah, yeah. So you're on the right track. Jan Nafta is asking about, can you recommend an AI related niche like a digital product? What I'm seeing everybody do right now in AI, especially all the YouTubers, if you go to any of their videos about AI, they're talking about new ways to automate, and they're talking about all that kind of stuff. But then they're also selling access to a school community. And communities, especially in areas like this, affiliate marketing, that's what I'm doing. I'm selling access to a community of people where we all, if I'm not there to answer questions, somebody else will be there, and there'll be feedback from other people. It's I find one of the best digital formats of something that you can sell access to. So when you put a price tag on it, for example, in Powerhouse Affiliate, we have a free version, but certain things you cannot access. And the reason for that, well, obviously one reason is you're going to make money as the product owner, but that's not what the whole goal is here. As somebody that's trying to grow a community, as you're growing a community, you also want to eliminate the freebie seekers per se. So a lot of the people that don't spend money and don't, they want everything for free. They don't bring value. They don't talk. Most of the time, and I know it's like a stereotypical way of me thinking, but you're going to want to make a price. You're going to put a price on everything. Just like when people want to join an affiliate program, I created an affiliate network a long time ago, and I still have access to my affiliate network, but it's very private now. We used to have a public network. And since it was free to join, you would get thousands of people joining, but then 999 of those 1,000 people never did a thing. And then they just wasted your time. So that's why there's a price tag on some of these communities. It's to keep the spammers out. It's to keep the people that don't bring value, and then you keep your price on there so that people find value. And then you offer courses, content. And for AI, you're going to be talking about not only giving people discounts on some of the top AI tools, because that's what you should be doing. You should have coupon codes for all these programs that you're going to be talking about in your YouTube videos. Then you're going to have your own school community or your own community that you're going to build. And then you're going to have like PDFs, or you're going to have course structure on like learning how to automate certain things in your business. And then in those courses, you would probably have access to more discounts and tools. That's what I would be doing anyway. I think that answers your question. I don't know if you can get that all done before Black Friday, but it depends on how fast you work, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to be wrapping up here soon. So, but let me cover one more thing here. Meta. So Meta ads is one of the best places for Q4. Okay, there's no secret about that. I think anybody that runs paid ads to affiliate CPA affiliate offers, especially, they know that Meta is where we go to scale, especially in e-com and whatever, like in diet. There's people that are running a lot of black hat there, but I don't run black hat. I'm doing white hat. So accounts are lasting longer. And they just came out with this great new little guide that I saw today. Actually came out yesterday, September 4th. From clicks to carts, 3 tips to maximize performance during holiday season. Okay. I thought it was a very timely article, especially from Facebook. They took the time to tell us how to supercharge our campaigns with AI and automation. Okay. So right on the topic of AI and automation here. That's a great topic, by the way. Anybody starting a YouTube channel in AI, I think it's genius. It's probably one of the best places to be right now in terms of getting viewers, getting subscribers, getting viral videos. You can start talking about AI and automation. I'm actually going to be shifting a lot of my content in the affiliate world to AI and automation because I literally use AI every single day in my business as an affiliate marketer. If it's not making ads for me, it's creating code for surveys. It's doing stuff that I never was capable of doing before. And now I can do it on AI. So dominate the algorithms, how to go all in. And I just wanted to go headline. So Advantage Plus campaigns, that's what I'm running right now. I find Advantage Plus is doing the best for me. I could start a campaign maybe with an audience, but I find I always end up coming to the broad, full scale broad, one ad set, one campaign, boom, turn it up, wait till it starts to fizzle out, either duplicate it and let it run again into a new pocket of traffic, or maybe, throw in some more ads. A lot of people try and complicate Facebook ads. You're going to see, and I know like there's going to be people that disagree with me, but really, if you get right down to it, it's as simple. It's not simple, but it's about finding that winning pocket of traffic and that winning ad, and then just going with it and stop like messing with things and just give it the ability to use its AI. So read this article, Generative AI Supercharges Your Creative. I don't really use their AI. I use my own tools to come up with ads, but I'd like to try perhaps some of their stuff. They're also talking about multi-channel, omni-channel stuff. So you're going to be running your ads on all of their platforms. We're talking Instagram, Facebook feed, and other areas. The new threads are out, and then you've got the marketplace. So that's the advantage of going broad. And then they talk about some other stuff here and whatever. I'm not going to ramble on about that, but I think if you're running ads and you're getting ready for Q4, then obviously Facebook is going to be a big component of that. And we're going to probably have to start doing some more Facebook content, because a lot of the stuff that I talk about is Google ads, because I've been running so many Google ads. But I'm going to say right now, if I had to separate how much I'm spending on each platform, I would say probably 70% Google and 30% Facebook right now. But last year, it would have been 90% Google and 10% Facebook. So I'm actually moving a lot more into some Facebook stuff when it comes to, especially this time of year, and scaling and combining the search with Facebook. So you have the data of visitors and conversions, and now you're able to start playing around with these remarketing tactics. I think that was all I wanted to cover today. I had some stuff about Microsoft. I don't know if anybody runs Microsoft advertising, but back on the topic of low budget spend, you could try the same strategy on Microsoft. Just make sure you're blocking the audience network. And they have made some changes here recently to how your bids work. So if you're doing $1 cost per click on Microsoft, you're actually going to be potentially spending over that when you factor in enhanced conversions or enhanced cost per click. And then they actually, if you make any adjustments to bids based on your audience, then you're going to be actually paying a little extra there too. So factor that into your cost per click bids. That might be a little over the top here for content today, because a lot of people might not know what I'm talking about there when it comes to, I guess, that particular aspect of it, because I didn't really give any context to it. So I'm not going to ramble on, but I am opening the floor to any questions. If anybody has any more comments, if you like these types of videos, I will actually do a lot more of them. I plan on doing more lives probably once a week now. I'm trying to decide between Monday and Friday as to whether that's the best day to do it. And kind of a recap of what's happening. So next week, I'll probably talk about a different topic and different ideas for campaigns, what I'm working on and what others are working on. I think it gives a better aspect of how affiliate marketing actually works, rather than the guru sitting there always telling you a new way to make money. I think it's important that you learn from somebody that does this, or learn from a community of people that do this on a daily basis, because the industry is so big. There's so many different ways to make money that sometimes we get confused. We think I should run a YouTube channel, I should run a TikTok channel, I should have an Instagram following, I should have paid ads on Google, Facebook, native ads, push ads, there's sweepstakes offers. What am I going to run? It's like never ending opportunity. And so if you can just see what others actually do rather than what they pretend they do, then I think you will learn much more from this industry. Anyway, I don't see any more comments, so I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I hope everybody enjoyed that, and I'm going to do a lot more of these, and we'll see you inside the portal. Come inside at any point. come in and have a look at our case studies. We'll have we have a lot more stuff here: landing page templates, courses, and we have the Google Ads course as well. So that is it. We have one more question. What is the best way to get accepted with Microsoft Ads? That is probably, I guess you should just be able to sign up to Microsoft Ads. I'm assuming you might have had a problem signing up based on your question, but getting accepted to Microsoft Ads is as simple as going to Microsoft Ads and signing up as a real human being. I think that's as easy as it gets. Now, of course, there are times when you sign up and you might be on a VPN, or you might be in a country that they don't like, and you might be using a credit card that they don't like. That might be your issue. So that's about all I could say there. Like I said, anybody should be able to sign up to Microsoft Ads. All right. Well, I'm going to stop the stream. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next live. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so that you get access to these.